All right, Bears fans, welcome back, Bear Down. And it's been a little bit of a whirlwind lately. I mean, I thought the Civil War was bad before, and I say that loosely, Civil War, because I really feel like this is coming to an end really soon. And I really do hope the fan base can get together and support whatever direction Ryan Poles takes this team, no matter the direction. And I mean that, whether it's Justin Fields, Caleb Williams, whatever happens. But it has been absolutely crazy. For those not on Twitter, I'm putting this up here because I posted this on Twitter less than 24 hours ago. Well, 24 hours ago now. And it has 250,000 views, and it's being shared like wildfire. I didn't expect it. I honestly didn't. It was more of just an appeal of, look, this is where things are. My opinion isn't blind or baseless. I really like Justin Fields. Caleb Williams hasn't proven anything. He's not a Chicago Bear yet. I mean, that was the basis of it. You can pause this if you want. It wasn't some weird love letter. It wasn't some weird sycophantic thing. It was supporting Justin Fields. That's plain and simple all that it was. I've done a lot of videos on Justin Fields. My opinion isn't baseless. This is the response. Prepare yourselves. I mean, seriously, this is the state of this fan base right now. That top right wasn't the only one. I can only fit so many on the screen, guys. This is the reality of what you're seeing right now. And this isn't a pity me type of thing. I can handle this stuff, dude. I'm not even worried about this. But look at what's out there. This is the point of this. Look at what's out there. And some of these are big names. Institutionalize these people. It's a cult, dude. Are these people mentally ill? At what point do we call this end your life? that's where we are in this. And I'm going to be fair. There are supportive ones. Put a couple up there just barely so you can see them. Not everyone is psychotic about it. Not everybody is out to get each other's throats. What I posted wasn't this controversial thing of hate, but this is the reaction you get. All right, and then I posted a couple of these other things. And the point of this video is I want to make it abundantly clear. If the Bears pick Caleb Williams, I am still a Bears fan. But as of today, right now, Caleb Williams is not a Chicago Bear. Justin Fields is. And so I did a very realistic deep dive in a different video about has Justin Fields improved. Here's the slide I want to take from that because I posted this as well. Has he improved to be a superstar yet? No. He's ascending though, and he's showing traits and capabilities of doing so, and he showed flashes that make him electric and show that he has every capability of having a very, very high ceiling. Not just with his legs, but when he throws in 2022, out of the top 100 passing plays by NFL Network, he had 6 of those, more than any other quarterback in the NFL. Now, this last year, he had similar things happen with DJ Moore dropping a dime into his bucket in the back of the end zone against some of the best defenders in the league. Guys, he knows how to throw a ball, and he's efficient with it. It's not like this is blind and baseless, but this is the thing I want to point out right here. The Bears have not put the work into improving the offensive line and the wide receiver room the way that they have the defensive line and the defensive back so far. That's clearly coming in this draft and this offseason right now. It's going to be happening right now. That clearly has to be the focus this year. Everything else is almost squared away. Other than a free safety and maybe a defensive interior defensive end, that defense is pretty solid. The offense is clearly got the most work to do, and it hasn't been done yet. So on here, you can see all the metrics, the deeper metrics of Justin Fields through his first 3 years in the league. Clean accuracy means a clean pocket. How accurate is he in a clean pocket? From year 1 to 2 was the biggest improvement, still improved in year 3. Dirty pocket accuracy, year 1 to 2, slight improvement, big improvement year 3. Clean NFL passer rating, small amount of regression, but when you're talking about NFL passer rating, 96 to 95, a 0.7 difference means he's pretty stable there. But the big difference, overall his NFL passer rating is up, but his big difference was because of the dirty pocket. So his NFL passer rating in a dirty pocket improved. Well, how does that affect this team? Well, the Bears' offensive line in their pass blocking efficiency have ranked 25th and 29th, and then 26th this last year. I want you to look at something, though. 42.8% of plays in his first year resulted in pressures. His second year, 45.7. The third year, 48.8. This is what happens when you don't put a hard focus on the offensive line, when you're scrapping together scraps and you're having players that are JV players as your starters. But look at year 2 to 3. The pass blocking efficiency went from 29th to 26th, but the pressure was highest in the league both years, 45.7%. The league average is 34%. He is the highest pressured quarterback. And they say, well, that's all because of him. No, it's because of him that the line is 26th instead of 32nd. 48.8 by far led the NFL in pressures. Well, why would we rank 26th then? Because look at his passing efficiency that improved from year 2 to year 3 in his dirty pockets. He had all this pressure, and he had to learn to adapt and grow. And I know Ryan Poles sees this. I know the Bears brass are looking this exact stuff right here and seeing how much he's had to adapt and how much he's overcome those trials to become an efficient quarterback in the National Football League. He didn't regress and go down to excuses and blaming everybody else. 58 to 67% is a huge jump in his accuracy. His NFL pass rating 61 to 72 is a huge jump. He did that out of necessity because he hasn't had the support of an offensive line and weapons to work with. All right, I also posted this. You can look at it. These are both of their last year in college. So Caleb Williams 2023, Justin Fields 2020. Look at it. Discern what you want from it. It's both of their accuracy and efficiency in their last year of college. If you can't tell a huge difference, if you can't tell which one is which, tell me which one is more elite then. Tell me if this is not the same version of the same quarterback. And then the biggest reason for this video today, this is the biggest reason Justin Fields supporters don't want Caleb Williams. It's not a personal attack on Caleb Williams the way that the other side of the aisle is making it a personal attack on Justin Fields. It's not personal with Caleb Williams. Yeah, I don't like a lot of personal things about him. But if he came in and threw 40 touchdowns and 4,000 yards and led us to the Super Bowl, of course I would be happy. But in my opinion, as a diehard Bears fan who breaks down analytics and breaks down the things this team really needs, that side on the left does not equal all of that on the right. Caleb Williams is not worth Marvin Harrison Jr., Tyler Nubin, Cade Stover, and if you guys don't know who that is, that's Landon Jackson, who is the 4th-ranked defensive end right now in a stacked defensive end class. So this is projecting him being taken somewhere in the mid-teens to late teens. One of our 2 draft picks should be there, if not higher, because the Commanders, with a rookie quarterback and with a team that's still in rebuild, shouldn't be much more outside of the top 10. So those 4 players are the reason Justin Fields fans say, hey, we've got a pretty freaking good quarterback who's ascending every year and showing major improvement in major areas. If he had a little support, this could be a significantly different story. So taking this package, combining it with our own draft picks that we can then use all on the trenches, getting a tackle, getting a guard, getting a center, all of our own picks by trading 1-1 down and getting all these other ancillary pieces that can help is the reason that Bears fans that support Justin Fields see the long-term brick-by-brick approach. It's not the instant gratification of recycling and regurgitating the same thing over and over and over with the quarterback. We're in a much better position if Caleb Williams came into this. Significantly better situation. He wouldn't have to go through the bull crap that Justin Fields went through. We wouldn't be able to add quite as many pieces, but we're going to add a wide receiver regardless. Somewhere in this draft, we would add a wide receiver with those 5 picks. This is a deep wide receiver class. And he's already got DJ Moore and he's already got Cole Kmet. So this is significantly better than what Justin Fields came into in 2021. So I'm not saying we can't win with Caleb Williams. I'm saying this right here is a significantly more appealing option when you have a quarterback that continues to improve and grow and shows signs of electricity, where DJ Moore and Jalen Johnson and Cole Kmet and others in the locker room say, no, we need to run it back with him. DJ Moore literally says, there's not a quarterback in this class that I want more than Justin Fields. They're not better than Justin. He used those words. They're not better than him. This is the reason right here. All right. So with that, I hope that gives a better understanding to where Fields supporters are. It has nothing to do with hatred of Caleb Williams. Get that notion out of your guys' head if you think that it's all about hating him. No, there's some things that rub me wrong. I don't love that he writes F you to other teams on his fingernails. I don't love that he's preoccupied with other stuff and he didn't stick by his team when they lost. That stuff doesn't matter when it comes down to being on the field, though. His play, to me, is extremely similar. His flaws are extremely similar to Justin Fields. So why do I want to swap one out for the other one out when they play extremely similar and they both have the same strengths and the same weaknesses? That's a fact. So why do I want to swap that out when I can swap this one player out for 4 potential superstars? And all 4 of those players would be impact players. No one player is more important than the team. I've said that over and over again. With that, hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be right there on the breaking news front of free agency. I've got some prior obligations that are huge obligations for this Monday. So I'm going to have to be doing some recapping later in the night. I apologize for it. It is what it is, but I'm super excited for this free agency. I'm super excited for one day from right now. It's going to be huge, and it's going to be legendary. With that, bear down.